Dear students, welcome back to your SST class. So in the last video we have discussed about the meaning and the composition of the Panchayat Samiti. In this video we are going to talk about the Panchayat Samiti's functions. So when we talk about the Gram Panchayat, we have discussed that the Gram Panchayat is a body which do the welfare, which is the legislature body of the village and which take the decision on the part of village and do the welfare activities in the village and the developmental activities as well. So, but as we know that Panchayat Samiti is a higher level of legislature body, which is at the higher level than the Gram Panchayat. So, automatically Panchayat Samiti is having all the powers of the Panchayat in its hands. Now, when we talk about the Panchayat Samiti, first of all, its functions. Among the functions, we are going to discuss about the civic development. So now when we talk about the civic development as a function of the Panchayat Samiti, it is the duty of the Panchayat Samiti to make up the schools, healthcare centers, roads, irrigation, networks, cottage and small scale industry and social welfare. Now when we talk about Gram Panchayat, now you might know that we have already discussed all these parts in the Gram Panchayat as well. But as a Gram Panchayat is a lower level body, it is supervised by the Panchayat Samiti. So it is again the duty of the Panchayat Samiti to address and to order the Panchayat that is at the village level. So Gram Panchayat acts according to the orders or the decisions of the Gram, so that is Panchayat Samiti. Now when we talk about healthcare centers, so nearby 25,000 primary healthcare centers in the country has been already established and near about 3,000 community healthcare centers has been already established in our country. So this is done by the Panchayat Samiti of that particular state and country. And when we talk about irrigation, several irrigation projects are to be laid down in the different states by the different Panchayat Samitis, which helps in the development of the agriculture in that particular locality. When we talk about cottage and small scale industry, again it is the duty of the Panchayat Samiti to address the problems of unemployment by providing the facilities, that is cottage and small scale industries in that particular area. Now social welfare. So when we talk about social welfare, here Panchayat Samiti does the welfare of the people those who are vulnerable to the poverty and those who are vulnerable to the society. For example, when we talk about youth, when we talk about children, when we talk about women, so these are the categories which are needed to be addressed in their demands and in their issues. Moreover, the communities that are the people those who are belonging from SCs and ST communities are also discriminated in the villages, which is again addressed by the Panchayat Samiti. Next function of the Panchayat Samiti is supervisory functions. When we talk about supervisory functions, the Panchayat used to examine the work of the Panchayats. So when we talk supervisory, when we say word supervise, so supervisory function includes the supervision. So Panchayat Samiti used to supervise the activities of the Gram Panchayat. So Samitis used to supervise the functions of the Gram Panchayat, the activities, what amount of money they are investing in, what type of work, in which field they are investing, even though they also take care of the budgets, whether the budget is according to the demand of the people or it is overruling. Next is delegated functions. When we talk about the delegated functions of the Panchayat Samiti, it is the duty of the Panchayat Samiti to make a coordination between the village and the central level. There are several center or state sponsored schemes that are running in our country. But central government would not come by its own to implement those projects or schemes in the village. So they have given the work to this Panchayat Samiti to implement the policies or the schemes that are given by center or state government. There are several other schemes that are mutually sponsored. For example, 50% of the scheme is sponsored by central government and 50% of the scheme is sponsored by the state government. For example, we can take an example of NREGA here. So NREGA is totally a center sponsored scheme which is implemented in the villages, which provide 100 days assured work to the villagers unemployed people. So these are the activities or the functions and the powers of the Panchayat Samiti. And now we are going to discuss about the sources of income of the Panchayat Samiti. So when we talk about the sources of income of the Panchayat Samitis, all the sources of income of the Panchayat Samitis are as same as that of the Gram Panchayat. So Panchayat Samitis also collect the taxes from the people depending upon the property and the land. Panchayat Samitis are also given the grants and aid from the state government, and Panchayat Samitis also get a part from the taxes that are collected by the state government. So here we can say that all the sources of the income are same in the Gram Panchayat and Panchayat Samiti. But although the Panchayat Samiti is greater part and it is having the control over the several villages, so the income of the Gram Panchayat Samiti needed to be more. The grants and aid that Panchayat Samiti receive should be more, and moreover the part in the taxes that are collected by the state government should be also more. So that was all about the sources of income of the Panchayat Samiti, and with this we are ending this video. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Stay home. Stay blessed.